you're starting. So Sean,
So,
that was a pretty big scenario that just went down, wasn't it?
I guess so, yeah.
I think so, yeah. No, well, you seem a lot calmer now, and that's really good of you. Do you think you'd be able to talk right now?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. I was wondering if you'd be able to tell me what all went down in your perception.
Well, I wanted to play with Bobby's toy, so I went in his room and I took his toy, and then Bobby came in and took it back, and I kind of kicked his ass.
You kicked his ass?
Yeah.
All right. And then what happened after that?
I went into my room and I was very, very scared that he was gonna kill me.
So you were pretty scared that he was going to kill you because he took his toy back?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it pretty much sounds like you went into Bobby's room because you wanted to play with his toy. When Bobby came back and took it back, and then because you were pretty scared at that point, you kicked him and then went back into your room to, kind of hide, have that safe refuge.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and so I was wondering if you, what was your reasoning for kicking him?
I just felt like that he took my toy and I took his toy back, and I wanted to really play with it.
Okay, so it's that you wanted to have that, you wanted to play with it, and you felt that he was taking that away from you.
Yeah, I don't like things being taken away from me.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair, especially considering your history with your stepmom and your dad.
Totally.
So yeah, because of what they used to do to you, I was thinking that maybe the reason that you might have, responded to him in that way and then felt as though he was going to kill you was because of your past experiences and...
Yeah, because I was in the basement for days on end, so...
And you didn't really have a lot of your own, right? And so whenever something's taken away from you, that hits you pretty deep.
It does.
It does, all right. And so, I was wondering if you see how maybe this situation that just happened can be connected back to what happened when you were younger. Do you see that?
In a way, yeah.
Yeah. And so, when this happens, like you can see how you thinking that somebody might be coming to attack you or hurt you or taking something away from you personally might cause you to actually harm somebody else.
I never thought of it, but yeah, I could.
Yeah. And like, you're a good guy. Like, I know you wouldn't want to hurt anyone. You're a very caring person, and you really just want what's best for everyone. But sometimes memories do get in the way of that.
Yeah, especially I'm been in the basement for days in the dark, and so.
No one's expected to go through that, and because you did, like, you are very strong. And you've come out of that very good, especially considering your circumstances. So I was wondering if in the future and something like that were to happen and you wanted to go play with someone's toy, what do you think you could do instead?
Maybe instead of just barging in, I could probably ask him.
Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty good.
So.
Yeah, that's a great idea. And I was also going to say, what would happen if somebody, whether it's your possession or someone else's possession, if you had something and they took it away from you, what do you think you could say or do instead of kicking them so that you would feel safer and not feel so attacked?
Tell them that that's mine and I would like it back.
Okay, and in the situation that it's not your toy?
Ask before I take.
Just ask before you take it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a very good idea. I was wondering if you'd be able to practice with me, as in if I were, for instance, another youth. Like, if, let's say I were Bobby, and you were yourself, and let's say this book was the toy. I was wondering if you'd be able to
Sure, I
act
don't
out that
see.
situation with me.
It won't hurt.
Okay, so let's pretend this is the toy that you had in Bobby's room. And then I'm Bobby. So let's say I come up No, that's mine.
I would not punch you this time. I would say, can I borrow it instead of lashing out and harming you?
Okay, that's great. And then I would say, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's go play together. All right, and so it seems like you've really grasped the skills that you might need to do in order to prevent this situation in the future. And so, like you said, next time, ask before borrowing things, and then if someone were to take something from you, you know, just
Tell them how I feel.
tell them how you feel, exactly.
Okay.
And yeah, sometimes words are more powerful than actions, and they don't get you into trouble.
I can see that.
Yeah. All right, so do you think you'd be able to go back and play with the group and hang out positively with Bobby?
Yeah, I can apologize. So,
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you so much for chatting with me, Sean.
no problem.